Hey guys, welcome back to Morgantarot. It's Lisa here. I'm here to do I'm going to be doing an air, fire, water and earth signs read. So it will be, for each of those elements, this particular reading. Leading up to, I guess, as I approach October, I'll be doing the October reads as well for each of the zodiac signs individually, but I am doing this as a collective for each element right now. I've got a few different ideas coming up in the next few days as well, so please keep checking out my channel because I'm going to be uploading a whole bunch of new reads for you guys. I am really putting in the time and effort and energy. So please show me your appreciation, I guess, by just, checking it out, letting me know if it does resonate. Write a comment in the comment box. Positive messages only, as I always say. Like, share with anyone who it might help, someone else that might help, and please don't forget to subscribe, importantly, and hit the notification bell so that you can be updated when I upload new videos. Alright, spirit guides, guardian angels, the universe, and Ka. What messages do we have for the collective of the water signs we are doing today? The water signs. We want to know what's currently coming. What messages do the water signs need to receive in late September, early October, please? We're doing it. I'm doing a freestyle read, guys, so I'm just going to receive whatever messages need to come out, and I'll clarify any cards that need clarifying, and then we'll finish off with a couple of cards from the Oracle, the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man, or the Hanged One in this particular deck. The Three of Swords. We'll get 3 cards and then we'll read those and get any clarifiers and go from there. One more message for the collective of the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. One more message, please. Justice card. Had a few other cards turn here as well, but we're only taking 3 for now. Got the Justice card. So guys, we've got the Hanged Man, the Three of Swords, and the Justice card here. So it does look like a very particular message that I need to share with you guys. The Hanged Man. Okay, let's start with the Hanged Man energy, which is the significant card for the read, the very first card. So guys, it looks as though either you or your person, as it resonates for you collective water signs, either you or your person is now seeing things in a new perspective. You're now gaining some clarity and insight into the connection. I feel like you're after an ending. That's what I'm feeling. There's definitely an ending here with the Three of Swords here. After a betrayal, after an ending, after an injustice, I do feel as though someone is seeing things very differently now. So with this energy, to me, speaks about someone who has had time to introspectively go within, and also to have time and distance and space out of the connection to actually see it a bit more clearly. Because sometimes when we're in a situation, we're in the depths of it, or we're feeling really brokenhearted about it, and it's all happening, and we're going through it, really going through it, and we're sitting in that really dark energy, and we're finding things challenging at the end. We find it hard to have that clarity because we're so clouded by emotion. We're so clouded by how we're feeling about the whole situation, and our emotions take over, right? So I feel like after a period of space, of introspection, of not speaking, of having time apart from this connection, I feel like you've both been able to and I feel like this is for both of you right now, that you're seeing things in a new way. So you're both able to sort of look at things and go, okay, well, this is something that I could have done better. This is something that I could have done better. And I feel like, you're both sort of looking at yourselves introspectively now, and a bit more clearly, and able to see what it was and where you went wrong in the connection. Because obviously it takes 2 people for a connection to end. It's not just one person quite often. There's often 2 people involved in an ending. It doesn't mean to say that someone hasn't betrayed someone here, but what I mean is, there's definitely an energy of somewhere along the line something's been lost and it hasn't been acknowledged, and therefore things have kind of declined from that point. So therefore that person, whoever made that decision, betrayed the other person. Doesn't give them the right to do that, of course it doesn't, but it might have been something that could have been picked up a little earlier if you guys were being a bit more upfront and honest with each other and a bit more communicative to express concerns about the connection. Because quite often there's early signs, there's early indicators that something is amiss, that something's not quite right between the two of you, and quite often it's not spoken about, and so therefore it kind of just lingers and carries on into your connection, and it kind of becomes a toxic energy, and it kind of it drives a wedge between the two of you, and then eventually someone looks elsewhere for something that they're not getting within the connection. So I do feel as though you both are seeing things in a new perspective here with this Hanged Man energy. Three of Swords in the heart of the spread here. This is another significant energy of the read. So there is a betrayal here. There is an ending here. You guys have definitely, you and your person have ended something. There's been an ending here, a betrayal. Someone's extremely hurt. I feel like you both are, but there's one person I feel like that's much more hurt than the other person. That's probably the person that's the victim of the betrayal. And there's the Justice card here, which for me, as I always say in my reads, if you've seen any of my other reads, only ever comes out when there's been an injustice in a connection. So there's definitely an injustice in this connection. Someone's done something that is not fair, that is not really the done thing. This person has kind of gone ahead and done something that's caused a huge betrayal within this connection. We're now going to go ahead and get some clarifiers. So can I please have, so we're doing a collective message here for the water signs. Why is the Hanged Man here first of all, please? Knight of Wands. Okay, so someone, I feel, with the Knight of Wands energy here, this is a very passionate, action-taking card, the Knight of Wands. This is someone who, moves swiftly towards their desires. They don't let things hold them back. Knight of Wands energy, this person, I feel like, the person that we're speaking to here could be a fire sign. I don't generally read signs, elements or fire or zodiac signs, because it can be anyone, as if, you can't all be connecting with the same sign or same element. However, I feel like there's relevance in this particular card that this person could be a fire sign. Someone who just embodies the energies of a fire sign. Who's very passionate, very, fiery in their temperament and personality. It doesn't mean they're a fire sign. All right, so I feel like this person may have, gone passionately in another direction. Might have, sort of left this connection quite fast and swiftly, and now, they're now seeing things in a different way with this Hanged Man energy here, because they've had some time to separate themselves from this connection and have see it from a bird's eye view is what I'm hearing. Right, let's get another message. Why is the Hanged Man here for the collective of the water signs? Why is the Hanged Man here for collective water signs? Spirit guides, guardian angels, and the universe, please show us with truth and clarity. True, clear messages. Why is it here? Nine of Swords. So yeah, someone has been having a lot of sleepless nights. There's been something's been very challenging in this connection. There's no doubt about it. We've got the Hanged Man, Three of Swords, of Justice, and now we've got the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Swords. There's definitely a very heavy, burdensome energy here, guys. I feel like because you're both in a very wounded energy, where you're both... someone here is having a lot of sleepless nights, obviously, feeling quite distressed. Might even be in a heavy depression or anxiety energy. You're needing to seek mental health care and support as a result of this, because it's really, really torn the life out of them. I feel like, because of this Knight of Wands, this person who has gone out of this connection, and this is a player energy as well, so this person could have gone elsewhere to get their needs met. As I spoke about before, there could have been early signs that there was something deteriorating in this connection, but it wasn't spoken about, it wasn't communicated about, and it wasn't addressed. So someone went elsewhere to get their needs met in this connection is what I'm feeling, and this person, may have been seeking connection elsewhere with this Knight of Wands energy. This is my player card. This is someone that is, very passionate, very in and out, very hot and cold at times. This person, I feel like, wasn't getting what they needed in this connection, so they sought it elsewhere. They weren't being upfront and honest about that, of course, and I feel like the other person, which is you, as the person that's watching this, is what I'm feeling, take it as it resonates, is now in this very difficult, challenging energy where they're feeling very betrayed and burdened and heartbroken by this. But it is causing you to see them in a whole new way. Hermit energy. So I do feel as though this person walked away from this connection, and I feel like they were not communicating. I feel like they ghosted you, they stopped talking to you, they stopped responding to you because they had moved towards something else, which caused you to be extremely upset, unable to sleep, in a very burdened energy, someone who was potentially needing to get support for their mental health is what I'm feeling here. You might have even needed to get counselling, therapy, leaned on family and friends. Just, I feel like in a really bad way, where you might even needed medication is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Okay, so that's what caused you, I feel, to see things differently in this connection. I feel like perhaps there was a level of denial about this connection. You might not have actually realised what was going on in this connection in terms of it deteriorating, is what I spoke about at the very beginning. You know, there was an energy here where things were not going so well and it wasn't being addressed or spoken about in the connection. Sorry guys, the light's just gone out, but you can still see me, so I'll continue. So yes, I feel like this person, yeah, this is what I was expecting to see, the moon. So this person did keep secrets from you. This person was in and out of this connection. This person, you know, wasn't getting what they needed from this connection, so they went and sought it elsewhere. They might have cut you out and ghosted you here, and you know, I feel like with this Hermit energy here, they just went away and sort of did their own thing for a period of time here, and they left very abruptly and swiftly is what I'm feeling. Which kind of left you hanging here with this hanging energy. I feel like you felt very stuck for a period of time. You weren't sure exactly what was happening in this connection, but I also feel as though that's here because you're both, well, you were seeing things from a new perspective at this point in time. You started to see this person for who they truly were. I feel like you weren't quite honest about that to begin with, or you weren't quite you were kind of in denial about this whole connection. You might have thought it was going really well, but you know, deep inside I feel like you knew there was something wrong, is what I'm feeling, but you weren't really addressing it. I feel like both of you weren't addressing it, and therefore, you know, the cracks started to show. This person started to seek connections outside of the connection, and they started to slowly but surely, you know, move away from you and become a hermit energy in this connection, as in not communicating clearly anymore, not being upfront, not just, you know, you might have noticed that they stopped messaging you as often, they stopped telling you what they were doing all the time, like during the day. They might not message you, you know, in the morning, like to say good morning. They might not message you in the lunch break, you know, and they start just being more distant here is what I'm feeling with this hermit energy. And you know, they might have then once they went and moved towards another connection or another person, situationship, whatever you want to call it, they went away. Knight of Wands energy, you know, does that. And then he started ghosting, he or she rather, not he, whoever this was, they started then kind of ghosting you and not communicating with you, or just not being communicative with you. So they really checked out on this connection with the hermit energy here. And then we've got the moon here, which represents, you know, this person was actually keeping a lot of secrets from you at this point in time. And this is where you really start to get some clarity about this person, about this situation, start to really understand that there were some serious problems in this connection that you probably could have noticed earlier, but you know, it was hard to do, and you were kind of in a level of denial because it's very challenging to admit to when you have, you know, you're blinded by love for someone, let's face it. And you know, you're in this Nine of Swords energy now, I feel, the person that's watching this, because I feel like, you know, you're really going through, you know, I feel like you're really thinking about in a loop over and over again all of the things that were said to you, all of the lies that might have been spoken about, you know, the things that you probably know, you know, were being held back from you, things that you don't even currently know right now, things that are still unknown to you, and I feel like you're wanting to seek the answers to those things. But all right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for the Three of Swords. Definitely a heartbreaking betrayal here. Why is the Three of Swords here? Yep, we've got the Four of Cups. Definitely a rejection here, guys. This is a very this is definitely a heartbreaking read for me to read. A lot of dark energies here, a lot of energies of endings and betrayals. So now I've got the Four of Cups. This person definitely rejected you, rejected this connection, betrayed this connection is what I'm hearing. All right. Ace of Wands. They definitely were seeking something new and passionate outside of this connection. This person was looking for passionate... This person was looking for passion that was outside of this connection, this commitment. This person was being dishonest, keeping a truth from you, and, you know, not communicating with you anymore. They had really checked out on this connection and were not being honest with you with this moon energy here. There were certainly things that you don't know, and certainly things that you still don't know about this ending. All right, Ten of Swords now, guys. Wow, okay, we've got this is the Ten of Swords clarifying the Three of Swords. We've got the Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands. This person really betrayed this connection. There is a heavy energy here of betrayal. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of betrayal here, guys. Now we're going to clarify the Justice card, and then we're going to go ahead, pull the cards together and get some cards of advice for you, water signs. All right. Can we have a clarify the Justice card? Why is the Justice card here? Ace of Swords, right? So this is all about truth and clarity, and which is why the Justice card is here. There is an element here that there's been, you know, untruths here. There's lies, there's secrets, right? This person is very secretive. They've kept things from you. They've been passionately in and out of this connection and going elsewhere. They've betrayed you, they've rejected you, and they have gone towards something else very new and passionate, all in the name of, you know, whatever their needs were at that particular point in time. Very impulsive energy, the Knight of Wands. Didn't really think before they acted, just went elsewhere because they were seeking some kind of passion, you know, sexual passion, intimacy from somewhere else that they weren't getting within this connection, rather than communicating with you and being upfront and honest. So with the Justice card being here in the Ace of Swords, there is an element here of truth and clarity that needs to come in to make things fair, to make things just, to make things right. The Justice card is all about, you know, injustice. It's about imbalance. It's about things not being fair, not being true, not being the right way to do things, right? So this person has definitely been unfair, been unjust, and you know that this card to me only ever comes out when there's been an injustice, the Justice card. So you will be finding out truth and clarity here with this being clarified by the Justice card. There is definitely things that you do not know here that need to be expressed in terms of what this person has been up to after they've rejected you and betrayed this connection. There is definitely an injustice, a strong injustice energy here throughout the whole reading, in fact. All right, clarify the Justice card. Got the Four of Swords here clarifying the Justice card. I feel like this is you. I feel like you will be seeking truth and clarity here, and you will be getting truth and clarity, because, you know, when the Justice card comes out, that's the universe and your spirit guides making sure that justice prevails. Justice always prevails in the end, and because, you know, the universe does not like imbalance and injustice and unfairness. It always likes to have balance and equality and things to be fair. So there will be fairness will be made right here, and you will find out the truth and clarity, because the truth always comes out. We've also got the Four of Swords here, guys, which represents someone who's in a healing energy, and I feel like that is you right now. I feel like you are now healing your heart after this very hurtful betrayal, water signs. There's definitely been a really heartbreaking energy here. I can just feel it. I can feel it. I can barely, I almost feel short of breath, because I'm feeling this hurt and pain that you're feeling. You know, I'm a Scorpio moon, so I do relate to this message, you know, in terms of, you know, being a water sign. We do feel things very intensely and very, you know, extreme. You know, we are very giving, very loving, and very committal and very loyal to our person. And I feel like you've really been let down by this person. This person's really betrayed this connection, really betrayed you. Instead of just being upfront and honest about what they were lacking and what you needed to express and communicate in this connection to make things better, they were seeking it outside of the connection with this Knight of Wands energy and keeping secrets from you, with the Moon here and the Hermit here being, you know, they'll actually keep, you know, they actually stop communicating with you to help this connection to move forward and progress. Instead, I'm feeling that they just stopped talking and ghosted you, or they just stopped talking or communicating with you and telling you the truth. Because there's an essence here of them not being truthful here, with the Ace of Swords being here. There's definitely injustice and unfairness. There's the Three of Swords. We've got all of the betrayal cards here as far as I'm concerned. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, Ace of Swords, Justice, 4 of Cups, the Hermit, the 9 of Wands, you know, like the Knight of Wands. You know, you can't get much more betrayal than this, guys. So there's definitely an element of betrayal here, and I feel like you're now in the Four of Swords energy. You're healing. You're now in a period of you've just taken a time out from life right now. You know, you might be just, you know, you might be on leave from work, or you might just be just checking out, not really socializing too much, not communicating too much with anyone really, except for on a needs-to basis. And I feel like you're just taking a time out to heal your heart, to self-care right now, to just rejuvenate and recharge yourself, is what I'm feeling. All right, let's get one more energy, one more message for the Justice card. Clarify the Justice. One more card, please, for Water Sign Collective. One more card for the Water Sign Collective for Justice. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Wow. So yeah, once again, you've been left out in the cold here. This is a heavy energy here of someone who's really been hurt. You know, look at this for the Justice card. We've got the Ace of Swords, which is all about truth and clarity needing to come in. 4 of Swords, about someone who is really, you know, in a healing energy, someone who's really, you know, needing to take a time out to recharge their heart and to gain, you know, more clarity, but also to, you know, to self-care, to really self-care and reflect on this situation, make sure that they don't get themselves in this situation ever again, because it's extremely hurtful. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles here, representing that this person really did, you know, cause an unfortunate ending here, very sudden, abrupt ending that you didn't see coming, because they weren't open with you, they were lying, they were keeping secrets, and they were doing something outside of this connection, very sneaky. Knight of Wands energy here, being a player, doing the player energy, getting some kind of fulfillment elsewhere without being upfront about it, and you know, they've left you extremely out in the cold here with the Five of Pentacles here. This is all clarifying the justice. There's been this strong injustice here, guys. There's no doubt about that. All right, I'm going to gather the cards up now, and we're just going to get a final message for you guys. All right, let's get a final message. I'm going to change decks, and then we'll get a couple of oracle messages to finish off. All right, for the Water Collective, what else does the Water Collective need to know in regards to this connection? What else does the Water Collective need to know? Okay, we've got the Six of Swords and the Temperance here, guys. So it looks as though, you know, you guys are going to be, you know, getting that balance, restoring that balance here with the Temperance here. You know, Spirit and the Divine is on your side here with this Temperance being here. This is all about Spirit having your back. You know, the universe has your back. This is a very divine card. It's all about you, you know, things coming together with patience, but with divine timing here. Divine timing is at play, and the universe and your spirit guides and, you know, and the universe in general has your back here, guys. So you are going to be okay. It's going to take some time and some patience, of course, but balance is going to be restored here, and you are moving out of this very difficult period of time and out of this, you know, choppy waters into calmer waters here, guys, which is why we've got the Six of Swords energy here. This represents that you guys are really, you know, after this period of healing with the Four of Swords we just saw, you are going to get the truth and clarity. We also saw the Ace of Swords card. So you're going to be getting the truth and clarity that you deserve, that you always should have received right from the very beginning, but you know, better late than never. You're going to get the truth. It's going to help you to see things more clearly about this ending. You're going to have a new perspective with the Hanged Man energy. You're going to see things in a whole new way, and it's going to help you to make sure that you never, you know, experience this hurt and loss again, and make sure that, you know, you see the signs early and follow them and take heed to them and communicate about those, you know, concerns at the very beginning. So you are going to be moving into a more balanced energy here, divine timing, Spirit's got your back here, and you are, you know, moving into this calmer waters in the very near future. All right, what else does the collective of water signs need to know? I just saw the Justice card again. There's definite heavy justice coming in here for you guys. Spirit is going to make this right and make this fair for you with the Justice card coming out again. All right, final messages for the Water Collective, please, in regards to this betrayal, this ending. What else does the water signs need to know about this challenging ending? The World, excellent. Wow. Okay, guys, this tells us that this cycle is closing out for you very soon. In divine timing, you'll be moving forward into calmer waters, and you will be starting a whole new cycle here with the World card. The World is all about cycles closing out. The Earth goes around the sun once every year, so the World card represents a cycle closing out and a new cycle beginning. Okay, what's coming in for the beautiful Water Collective after this new cycle begins? Wow, guys, look at this. You guys have got the Six of Wands. This is all about victory. This is about happiness, success, abundance. Everything that you could possibly want is coming in for you guys with this new cycle. So in divine timing, guys, when you move through into these calmer waters in the very near future, I'm feeling within the next few weeks, guys, you are going to be, you know, you're going to be in a victorious energy. You know, everything that you want, everything that you hope for is coming in for you guys with the Six of Wands energy here. There is a really abundant, happy new beginning coming in here for you guys. You know, moving to calmer waters, divine timing, balance being restored, justice being restored, starting a new cycle after closing out an old one, and very happy abundance here. You could even be in the public eye, is what I'm hearing. You might start a position, or you might do something that causes you to get publicly recognized, is what I'm feeling. That card is my, you know, public recognition card, or it could just even be on social media, some kind of highlight on social media. You know, this person is, you know, being recognized, you know, by a lot of people. They're on a stage with lights shining on them and people cheering. So it may well be that you get some kind of public recognition here, guys. Could it just even be your friends and family extremely proud of what you've been through and what you know, and you're getting through to the other side and coming out really abundant and happy and in a whole whole new way of seeing things and a whole new cycle, a more successful cycle I'm hearing. And, you know, you might even have a new love coming in. Who knows? All right, let's find out from Spirit. What's coming in for the water signs who have been through this ending? What is the new cycle for our water signs? Wow, I've got the Queen of Wands, guys, and the Eight of Wands. You couldn't ask for much more, you know, this is awesome. You couldn't ask for better energy with me asking that question. Queen of Wands is someone who is extremely confident. Look at her. She's buzzing with energy. She's buzzing with passion. She's in a really positive spot in her life. She's seen as very abundant. She's a manifester. She's beautiful. People are very drawn to her, physically attracted to her. She's very, you know, gorgeous energy, but she's also really got, you know, fire and passion just coming out of her whole soul and aura. Look at that fire that's coming out of her palm of her hand. Like, she can manifest anything that she wants. This is your energy, guys, that you're coming into. And the Eight of Wands energy, 2 Wands energy here. You've got some action coming ahead, guys. You've got some forward moving action. You know, things are moving forward for you very quickly after you move out of this challenging situation into the calmer waters. You know, again, we've got some forward moving energy here. So in divine timing, in this new chapter of your life, this new cycle starting for you, this new victorious cycle starting for you, you're going to be in the Queen of Wands energy. You're going to be manifesting anything and everything that you want. And the Eight of Wands energy shows me it's moving forward very passionate, very quickly. The Eight of Wands is the fastest moving energy in the deck, or one of the fastest moving energies in the deck. So this comes in very quickly and very swiftly is what I'm seeing. You move into this Queen of Wands energy and things happen for you really quickly here with the Eight of Wands. Whatever it is that you're seeking and wanting at this point in time, whether it's just self-fulfillment, whether it's a new position or a new career or a new pathway or even a new love, it's coming in here, guys. The Eight of Wands shows me it's happening really quickly. All right, final energies for, oh my goodness, final energies for you guys. Let's have a look. We've got the Lovers, so there's definitely love coming in for you guys. We've got the Knight of Cups, someone coming in with a love offer, wanting to wine and dine you. The Fool, right? So we've got someone who, you know, is wanting to take a leap of faith with you, or you're taking a leap of faith. The Tower, guys, so unexpected, beautiful beginnings coming in very suddenly. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. This is you in a very abundant, beautiful, manifesting energy. This is you having everything that you could possibly need. Even if you are single, you're going to be content in and of yourself. You won't need anyone else to fill you up. The Nine of Cups as well as the Nine of Pentacles, guys. Man, this is some heavy energy. So you are really bossing up here, guys. So after you have been through this challenging period of time, I can't even hold all these cards. There's so many. You guys are going to be in a beautiful, 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 unexpected energy, taking a leap of faith. Lovers card, Knight of Cups, beautiful, abundant energy. And here, look at this, guys, bossing up here. Nine of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who is in their power, seen as very abundant, very beautiful, and people are going to be flocking around you because they'll see your abundance and your beauty. Strength card also came out. So you guys are really going to be strong, courageous. Everything that you possibly could ever want is coming in here, guys. So that is what I have for you. All right, let's get one or two messages from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck. What else does the water sign need to know to finish off? This is for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. To finish off, please. Nonsense. It's time to talk sense. That is true. Guys, I feel like this whole situation here has been a bit of nonsense for you. Well, a lot of nonsense for you. Actually, this person has not treated you as you deserve. So it's now time for you to talk sense and get all the things that you deserve to come your way. All right, let's get one more message, please, from the Oracle to finish off. Two cards. Just one more message, please. One more message for the Water Sign Collective. After this awful ending, I'll take that one because I didn't want to go back in. Growing up, wanting to grow in experience, rejection of perpetual youth. And I do feel like, you know, you are going to grow from this. This is about growing, is the energy. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. It's not about growing up. I feel like you've already grown up and you're doing beautiful, you know, you're going to be doing very abundantly after this ending of this toxic connection. I feel like, you know, you are going to be really growing from this, and you're growing from the experience is what Spirit is saying. And that's what it says on here, wanting to grow in experience. So, you know, I feel like you're rejecting the past, rejecting the things that don't serve you anymore, and moving forward into an energy of learning from this situation and, you know, wanting to grow from this experience, which of course we all do once we go through something challenging. And I just want to read you the next energy that's here. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. And I love that message because, you know, regardless of what's going on in our lives, we all are responsible for our own happiness at the end of the day. No one else can make us happy. No one else can bring happiness to us. We need to find that from within, and we need to grow that from within. Because if we don't have that within our hearts, if we don't have that Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles energy, then people aren't going to love us because we don't even love ourselves. So you are really focusing on self-love right now. You really are focusing on being glad and happy within yourself, in and of yourself here. And you have got that here, guys. You've got that here with the Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles energy. You are learning from this experience. You are not taking any more nonsense, and you're managing to be happy regardless of the conditions in your life because you have self-love. Alright guys, that's the message I have for you. Please don't forget, if this does resonate, to let me know in the comments. Please like, please share, subscribe if you like my energy, and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye.